When you want to connect to a server on a network to view its content, you need to direct your own device, be it a mobile, phone, laptop or TV, to that server by inputting its address. An IP address is the unique address used to identify a computer on a network. Think of it like a telephone number. For communication to work, you need to have a phone number that is unique to you and not shared by anyone else. Like telephone numbers, IP addresses are hard to remember. So websites are provided with domain names to give a more memorable address to access the information on that server. To ensure that all of the various networks which make up the internet agree, a domain name matches an IP address, a domain name system, DNS, is used. This is quite simply an address book of websites which is looked up when someone enters an address into their browser. Once you've typed in the name of the website you want to visit and the DNS looks up the IP address it needs, it then connects with the web server. When the connection is established, they then agree on the language they will use to communicate with, defined by an HTTP, a Hypertext Transfer Protocol message. Assuming the server is happy, it sends a 200 or OK response, and these response codes are particularly important for search engines and therefore search engine optimization, SEO, which we'll also be covering in these sessions. It's easiest if you think of web servers and your web browser, i.e. Chrome or Firefox, as talking to each other. The web server serves you the content, then you interact via the browser to send instructions to receive new content or to send information to be processed. Billions of these conversations between servers and clients, typically people but not always, take place on any given day. Type 216.58.206.132 into your web browser. What happens? A URL, or Uniform Resource Locator, is a unique identifier used to locate something on the internet. It is also referred to as a web address. URLs are essential for search engine spiders, the code which search engines like Google use to collect information on the web. Search engines use URLs to discover content by first finding the location the content resides on and then requesting it. URLs consist of multiple parts, including a protocol, commonly HTTPS, and the domain name that tell a web browser how and where to retrieve the resource. Understanding the makeup and structure of a URL is therefore very helpful for SEO, for knowing how the content will be organized and optimized. Therefore, URLs should always be as concise as possible and as accurate as possible.